What's good, everybody? We doing the WWE showcase. Finna see what's good. Uh-oh. Cosmic art. Okay. All that crazy stuff they got going on. All that crazy stuff they got going on. All right, let's get it. 2K showcase pumped. What's up, everybody? What's up?
My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me. How I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody. A true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
All right, let's go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Eating the ice cream snicker.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship, and he's worn it proudly.
introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Or in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
That could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the ball, and you get the horns.
Boom! What a right!
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
Well, we all know that JBL prides himself on being, quite frankly, a bully. And he wants to bully CM Punk all over Indiana tonight.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Connected hard with the cuff.
This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with CM Punk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school.
from the heavens.
Ah, vicious knee to the face. Planning something big here. From the top, diving double axe handle. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk's working smarter, not harder, and it has JBL off balance.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Counter right when it was needed.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Now opponent drop with a... clothesline. Punk looking dominant now.
Oh, what a clothesline after the knee to the face. Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk, Corey.
It's country versus alternative music, but just because Punk prefers soda over beer or video games over boardrooms doesn't make him any less deserving of the World Championship.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan? Oh!
Carefully measured elbow drop followed by another, unleashing a barrage on their opponent. Cobra clutch cinched in.
Torturing their opponent. And look. Trying to escape, and yes, he's able to get free from that submission hold.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be... represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
While Midnight always... Airball!
Off the mark. Strong counter from Punk. Ow! High red district for CM Punk. Flying.
Oh, he lands hard.
He's able to counter that.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious.
From the top. Diving double axe handle.
Oh, man.
Spinning kick to the gut. And his core might be a bigger target now.
Stopped in their tracks with a knee to the gut.
And Punk now lifting. Uh-oh. Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Oh, a slam. Landed it. And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion. A fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions.
Oh, unexpectedly kicked in the face.
Got him where he wants him. Up and connecting with the Falcon Arrow. Looks to climb the top rope.
Incoming.
Crossbody from the top. DDT. CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
None more shocked than JBL. But tonight is the opportunity to put all the doubters to rest.
Every time Punk defends that title, he has to prove himself again and again. The championship's around his waist because he earned it.
Oh, what a high kick. Bradshaw struggling to defend himself.
Credit to... for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
Punk never saw that coming, and he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
Bradshaw tipping the scales a bit here. Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Thunderous call to be crowned champion. And the champ gets free at one.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Time to go for a ride. Bang! What a move. And we see more attacks being directed at the torso.
Really trying to drain as much stamina as possible.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner of the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
And JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gonna do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself. himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down, Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in
Bradshaw with the clothesline from hell. Could that be enough to gain the title?
Whoa! I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
This is the moment to capitalize on. That should have been the end. Countering that offense.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Go to sleep.
Did the champ just close this out?
Going for the pin. Is this over?
2. He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other. Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio. Trying to catch him off guard with that attempt.
Uh-oh, flapjack! Way up there. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of... From the top! Unbelievable athleticism. Mysterio showing that athletic, technical style that has won him championships. From the middle rope, taking Hurricane Rana. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a... tremendous amount of talent.
What's in store for Rey here?
Sit out.